So this is just a little video of what I've been up to the last few days to get ready for what's happening today. Today's the 27th of October and it is cold out. Wind's blowing. Wind chill says it's about 17. So I think I'm going to stay inside today. I'm not ready for this yet. Got me a little job to do today. I get rid of all these dang pine needles that have been falling off this thing. A bunch here, and I got some up over in there somewhere. Not a lot over there, but a lot here. And I'm gonna have to figure out a charging system for this because its battery is about dead this morning, so that's why it's running now. I'm gonna have to get a battery tender up on top for it, and hopefully the battery won't be dead next time. But got me something to do today, so it'll be fun, right? Got a majority of it. I'm not gonna get every bit of it, but got a pile there and a couple of little piles here. My plan is to put it all back here, take it back over there in the corner, and dump it. Looks like I'll be making 2 trips. So I got that little pile there, and I gotta go check out that other place. So I'm not sure what's all up on top there, but I don't think it's near as much as this stuff. But we'll see. Alright, we got load number 2 going down. Dump that down. Place for that, huh? Good place for that. Got some stuck over here. Get my fingers in the way. Good place for that. Better than having me try to go around it with the mower. Now I'll go rake up that other spot. All right. I think I got this side done now. Well, not done, I haven't hauled it away yet, but remember how I said there probably wouldn't be as much over here as there was over there? Well, I was wrong. Got a pile there, pile here, pile here, and a big pile here. I just got loaded into that thing. And as you can see over here, I hope there's a pile there too. It's getting kind of foggy today. And it's like almost noon. Hope I don't get bit by that barking spider. He sounded pretty close. So I'm gonna clean these up and put them back over there in the southeast 40 and go in and cool off a little bit. It's not that bad temperature wise out, but man, I'm sweating. I know you can't tell it because I don't sweat that much, but I'm hot. So there's my big pile of needles. Took me 4 trips, I think. But anyway, it feels like a fall weather day today. Nice and cool, not overly cool, but very humid. As you could tell earlier, there's fog around, but definitely feels like fall. So winter's coming. So I got that miserable job done. And as you can tell, it looks much better. Much better. It's not covered in yellow needles. That side over here, not either. But definitely had more needles over there than I did over here. Probably because I got more trees. That makes sense, right? So now I got to go to town and get me a connection for that. so I can put a battery charger on it, a trickle charger. Because when I went to start it a little bit ago, I almost didn't want to start. Left it running for a while I was raking, and starts up right away now. So I'm gonna go get me a wire. I think Harbor Freight probably has them cheaper, but I'm gonna go get me a wire, hook up a battery tender to it, and I gotta figure out a place to plug it in up top and out of the weather. But that's still up for debate right now. So I decided to add some more water to this before I put the hose away for the winter. And when I was walking up here, I saw a frog jump from over here into the water, so there's still frogs around. And I gotta figure that damn thing out, because some of those holes get plugged up, and then the other holes get more pressure to them, and they start spraying out of the pond. So I'm gonna have to turn that thing like way down next year, so I don't have to keep falling back in the pond to unplug them. The waterfall's still working, but that thing will be coming out probably either today or tomorrow. Take it out for the winter. So today's October 26th, I believe, Thursday. Beautiful day today, beautiful day. Can't complain on it one bit. Looks like we got another 2 tenths. So it's been raining a little bit last 2 nights actually. We got a little over 2 tenths both nights, so that comes up to, let's see, roughly 2.5 plus 2.5, 550, carry the 1, that's 2, 4, and that makes about 6. Oh wait, 5. So that's about a ½ inch. I think that's ½ inch, right? Yeah, never mind, ½ inch. So I'm gonna fill this pond up a little bit more before the final shutting off of the water happens. So I gotta come out here and turn on the spigot. Temperature right now is really nice. It's like 60, 63 degrees. It's supposed to be 71 today. Should be pretty nice. Tomorrow, it's gonna be a little different story. It'll be Friday tomorrow, and it's only supposed to be a high of like 41. We can put a little bit more water in this thing and go from there. And I'll shut it off today. I gotta take care of all the water. All my water hoses, I need to shut them all off, drain them. I probably should take them inside, but I'm just gonna blow some air through them and let gravity take care of the ones up at the house and drain those. And then we'll be ready for winter, hopefully. But it is a beautiful day out today, though. Really nice. Not as foggy as it was yesterday, but I'm glad I got those needles raked up. The yard looks much better. It'll be much happier too. So that's the plan for today. Take in the water hoses, fill the pond up, take the pump fountain out of the water, and that should be about it. Alright, it's time to disconnect that thing for the winter. And the plug-in's actually right here. So I'm going to disconnect it right now. Oh, there goes some frogs. There goes another one. They're hiding in the bushes. Oh, there's another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this thing out of the water with the with a bigger one. Bloop. With the electrical cord, probably. There, it went underwater. I am not going to get in that water. I'm not going to get in that water. I will not get in that water. We got it dry docked. We got it dry docked. Get the handle. So what I'm going to do is just connect that clamp there, pull the hose off, let the hose lay up here. And you can see how plugged up them holes get. That's why it's spraying out of the pond. And look how green it is too. I was trying to avoid that this year, but probably going to call a pond guy to come out next year and see what we can do with it. The fountain is out, ready for winter. I got it sitting over here in the corner, keep the snow off of it. Still got a lot of frogs out there, I'll tell you what. I put some copper sulfate out there too, so let's see if it turns blue instead of green. That's the plan anyway. I might throw in some shock, chlorine shock, and see what happens too. Anyway, this is ready for winter now. And I got that garden hose all blowed out. I'm gonna leave it out there for the winter too, I think. So it didn't have any water in it. And this one up here, got it all drained out as well. I'm gonna go do the front one, and we'll be done with that. Alright, this is just for reference for me as well, but this long 10-foot tool is going to go down in this hole, and that's what turns off my sprinkler system. Let's see if I can get this thing down there with one hand. There we go. You just gotta fudge with it until it gets on the, there we go. And you just turn it until it stops. And that is off. And take it back out. Boink. Put the little cap back on it so we don't get water down in there, hopefully. I used a 22 metric socket to turn this thing. Snug it a little bit. Don't want to be too tight. I don't want it too tight. Anyway, let me open this thing up. Water comes out of here, I'm assuming. I heard the air bubbles. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that leave that open for a day, and I'll come out tomorrow and I'll shut these valves off. It's supposed to be self-draining system, so I'll come out tomorrow and shut those off. Okay, so now that we got the majority of this done, all I got left to do is go up front, drain, make sure the hose is drained of water. And I'm going to take a 5-gallon bucket and fill it with pool shock, and I'll dump it in the pond. I'm not sure if that's going to help any, but can't hurt, right? Alright, so I had to come and shut these off already. It's only been a couple minutes, but it was leaking water out of the top, so I had water pressure coming up through the copper tubing. Hopefully I did this right and there won't be an issue for next year, but if there is, then there is. I mean, I gotta deal with it, but I should be okay. Alright, we got a cold front coming in. It's already getting much cooler than it was earlier today, because I was sweating my buns off earlier because it was so humid and warm out, but definitely feel the cool coming in. I'm gonna go dump this chlorine that I got soaking in this bucket into that thing. So hopefully we'll be able to get it fairly cleared up. I don't know if we will or not completely, but I doubt it very much so. can throw myself in there, huh? Alright, we'll see what that does. If that doesn't do anything by tomorrow, I'll throw another 5-gallon bucket in there. There's what the pond looks like. It looks not too bad. I might come out later today and mix up some more shock treatment and see what it does. It's definitely turning a different color though, so that's kind of cool. Copper sulfate seems to be working. Well, I hate to say it, but I believe it's time to put the big boy away. Put him back on his rollers so I can move it around if I need to, and then I'll give it a good dusting and put the cover on it. So I'll probably do that Sunday. Not gonna do it today. Tomorrow's football day, so I can't do it tomorrow. So maybe Sunday. We'll see what the temperature's like and what the weather's like and go from there. So that'll do it for this video. I'm gonna go back in the house and get warm. So, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, stay grape. And we'll see you around. Later.